Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Val, and I'm so glad to have you here. Welcome to my cozy corner. I love this setup. I love what I had before, but I just love sitting in this chair. Usually the chair is behind me in the videos, and I've got my little table here, but I love sitting in this chair, and it's just so inviting and warm, I feel. Anyways, I wanted to just say um, that I really have been finding this love for myself that is so awesome because I've just been thinking about how it's like I thought I loved myself before, and now I love myself, and I'm like, I might have loved myself then, but I was doing some unloving things to myself, and I love myself just so much now that I don't do those unloving things. But I do realize how there are some things that I do that are not loving to myself and that I can do better with when loving myself. But I know that it's hard for a lot of us to find that love for ourselves due to many circumstances. And I know that for some people, even like it could be triggering or just plain annoying to hear somebody say, well, you just got to love yourself. Okay, but how? And that comes with time. It comes with compassion and grace for yourself as well. You might be the kind of person who really loves other people, but has a hard time loving yourself. So what I want to tell you is love others. Love others, yes, but love yourself just as much as you love others. Put in the work and effort in yourself as just as much as you put into other people. I know actually who I'm talking to right now. I know who you are. I know you. I know exactly who you are. You are a giver. You are a lover. You are a really good friend. You are a really good friend. You are one of those people who will drop anything to help somebody else. You have this essence of just immense love, okay? Some people might just see you and feel you are the embodiment of love itself. You have this softness to you, okay? That needs to be sent back to you. That giving, that generosity needs to be put back into yourself. You might feel like rejected a lot of times, that your love goes unnoticed. And you might feel that because the number one person who needs it to be noticed can't see it, can't feel it, and that is you. That is you. And a part of that is knowing that you are deserving of love. Okay? You are so deserving of love. And even more grand, more bigger than that, you are love. And that love deserves to be received from you and placed back into you. How do you love yourself? Why do you love yourself? I love myself by making these videos and listening to my heart. I love myself by trying for myself. I'm so silly. I love myself by going outside and appreciating the beauty around me. I love myself by sitting in the mirror and talking to myself and telling myself how incredible I am. I love myself by going to sleep and not doing anything some days because I'm so tired. I love myself by trying to understand what's going on in my body and in my mind. I love myself by getting a therapist, by having a therapist, and by being invested in my mental health, my spiritual wellness. I'm not perfect. There are some things that I do that are not very loving to myself. Like I have difficulties being honest with exactly who I am and expressing that honesty. I have trouble with that. I have trouble with being assertive and standing up for myself sometimes. I struggle with putting my needs first sometimes as well. So as much as I love myself, there are ways that I can grow in this love for myself that I know I want and that I crave because it's going to make me bigger and make me shine more and make me experience and receive and understand love from other people as well. So as you do this for yourself, you little ones who are just so invested in the help and loving other people, as you love yourself, you just become more loving to other people. It's awesome. It is awesome. The more you find about yourself, the more you can use that knowledge to assist and guide other people. Okay? You could be one of those people, like myself, who can let the opinions of other people dictate the opinions that you feel about yourself. That has to stop today. That has to stop today. Okay? Most recently, I have been making some big boo-boos at work. I've been messing up. I've been messing up. And it could just be because my mind's kind of somewhere else. If I could do anything right now, I'd be making these YouTube videos for a living, doing readings for a living, and not being or having to do anything that I don't want to do, right? And that will be my reality soon. But right now, I am at a job that is showing me a lot about myself. That is literally handing my derriere in my hand and saying, "Look at me." That is so weird. But it really is. It's showing my arse to me. I'm seeing my arse. And in that, I have, because of these mistakes that I've made and the correction and criticism that I've received from it, the hardest thing has been not allowing that to change my perspective of myself, right? Which is a really interesting thing when you become aware of the fact that that you take on the opinions of other people about you, whether good or bad. When it happens, since you have that awareness, when it happens, now you're in control. What do you do with that information? Are you going to let those opinions dictate you, or are you going to rise above it? I'm rising above it. And I feel confident in that because, one, this is a conversation that my boyfriend and I have been having about myself, but also my boss told me as I was taking responsibility for a mistake, he said, "Well, you know who you are, and this does not change the person that you are." And I could have cried. I could have cried. I really needed that. And though I didn't get that same response today in our meeting that we had where I was being confronted with an issue that I should have been more on top of, I remembered that. And though they were a little bit more assertive and they were a little bit even more stern to the point where I could have shrank, I said to myself, well, this doesn't change who you are. You know who you are. You know you are kind. You know you are loving. You know you are caring. You've made a mistake. And that's okay. This can be fixed. That is love. Giving yourself grace and compassion in situations where you might feel like you don't deserve it. You do it for other people. Now do it for yourself. You heard me. Do it for yourself. I feel like a rock star today. I love my energy. Anyways, it's going to be an awesome day for me today. It's going to be an awesome day for you today. I hope that this video just brings you closer to yourself and closer to love. I hope that you felt the energy, the joy, the spirit in this video. I'm so silly today, but this is where I'm going to end it. I'm about to go eat me a nice salad. Okay, that's another way I love myself, is by eating good food, which used to be a really big struggle of mine. Oh my gosh, that's for another time, but I'm ending this here. So much love, so much light. The darkness, because you can't have one without the other. But in your dark times, in your darkness, I pray that you wake up and know that you are the light. You are the light in your darkness, and you have the capability to shine through and create light in your situation, because that is who you are. Okay, I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye. Why is it so funny?